our nation's running about a $1 trillion deficit every year out of a $3.5 trillion budget. Accumulation of all those deficits, we now have a debt of about $15 trillion, which is greater than the gross domestic product for the first time. It's scheduled to grow even more, and when interest rates get back to their historic averages, they're now about 2%, they get back to 6%, we could be paying $1 trillion a year just in interest alone. So this is an urgent problem. Congress needs to deal with it, but they haven't dealt with it yet. They're using it as political football, and our nation needs to do something hard. We need to do it together, and we need to do it now. Our favorite son and former Senator Al Simpson and his Democrat counterpart, Simpson-Bowles, did a wonderful job in 2010 with a bipartisan group of former members of Congress, sitting members of Congress, and other leaders to craft a solution to this problem. And they've come up with a good solution. Basically, it's 3-part spending cuts for every 1 part new revenue. And that's what we think at the Concord Coalition. Everything needs to be on the table. Medicare, Social Security are the big spending items. The exemptions we now have in the tax code is a huge source of hidden spending. And we do think we need new sources of revenue. We've dug ourselves a deep enough hole. We can't get out of it fast enough to avoid real problems not too far down the road unless we have some revenue to go along with the spending cuts. We think it's politically viable as a compromise and economically responsible to do it that way. So we think a lot about the Simpson-Bowles plan and its chances to get the nation on the right path.